Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. The idea of being a girl's girl, the idea of real sisterhood and, being for the girls, I've come to the realization, which y'all know, there is no such thing. There is no such thing as a girl's girl, a true sisterhood, especially amongst Black women, because we say so much, like I say all the time, we do a lot of talking, but our actions show differently. And it shows in ways that we don't really care about each other. We don't really care to uplift each other. We see how they tear each other down every other day. Every other day. People that they so-called love, care about, tear them down. People that they once celebrated and they don't like them anymore, tear them down. Any way to destroy another person. And again, find a way to not be accountable and make an excuse as to why it's okay to do what you do. I'm going to share this video, y'all, and this overall story that I was just like, this can't be real, but it is. But it also just shows how much the fakeness is running rampant amongst women of all race, but specifically Black women, because Black women are the ones who cheer on, you're not a girl's girl, you're a pick me, you hate Black women, all of that. I'm gonna share this and let's come back and talk about it.
This is Brene Kennard, and she's a TikTok influencer currently being sued for sleeping with her friend's husband. And I read all the legal documents, even though I'm not a lawyer. So let me fill you in on this crazy case. Like I said, her name is Brene Kennard. She's an influencer with almost 3 million followers on TikTok. And in May of 2021, she married this man whose name is Devin. Brene and Devin live in North Carolina, and they spent a ton of time hanging out with Devin's cousin Tim and Tim's wife, Akira. Brene and Devin, Tim and Akira. So these two couples hang out, they go on double dates, make social media videos together, go to birthday parties, basketball games, baseball games, all the couple things. Until in January of 2024, Akira discovers a video of Brene, her friend, and Tim, her husband, talking about things that they've done together. And yes, earlier I said Tim and Devin were cousins, so that would mean that Tim slept with his cousin's wife. Akira learns that this affair between her husband and her friend started in December of 2023 and on occasion even happened in her house when she would be asleep. After all of this is discovered, Tim and Brene move out of the homes that they share with their spouses and into a home together.
For all who don't know, me and Devin are divorced. And that's not a good thing, but another thing, your girl is moving.
And then a few months after that, Akira sues Brene, alleging that as a direct result of Brene sleeping with her husband, Akira has suffered humiliation, mental anguish, and injury to her health. She says her children are now deprived of a 2-parent household, and Akira is deprived of the love, affection, companionship, and economic support of her own husband because he's given it all to Brene. Akira also...
How could you? How could you do that to your best friend, quote unquote, right? How could you do that to your husband? The husband and the person she was the new fiance, they're cousins. A woman that cannot be trusted at all. And I'm not saying that the man is not wrong, but as the woman, how could you, again, the so-called girls, how could you do that to your best friend? How could you want to see her hurting like that? So basically the woman, the ex-wife of the man, she's suing her. She's suing her for basically breaking up her family, causing her all this distress, stalking, all these things. So that's what they're in court right now, fighting with this situation. And she's showing up in court with the man who's her fiance, and they're just doing things as if it's whatever.
There go Pig Nay. Let's get on here, y'all.
You know, for me, the unfortunate side is, as a woman, we will find any way to make an excuse for what we're doing wrong. And here's a clip of that.
Marriage. How can you scream that someone ruined your marriage? But
we got through this before.
okay, did y'all not separate before?
Yep.
Okay. How can you scream that I ruined a marriage that y'all were separated before?
Already fucked up.
Thank you. How can you scream? And I've been in your life since in your life alone for over half of what she's ever been in your life before. So how can you scream? Oh my gosh, Renee ruined my marriage. She cheated and this and that and the third. How can I do that? How can I ruin a marriage that was already broken? Y'all already had a separation. So clearly it's something up. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's clearly something up with that marriage. Before Renee came into the picture to try to ruin it. I was in your life, but I'm saying before any of this that social media see is what I mean. Before social media see.
First time, bro.
Thank you. I don't get it. But I ruined your marriage, but it happened before. In the same situation that's happening now happened before. But Brene's the homebreaker. But believe what y'all want, believe what y'all want, believe what y'all want, believe. Took opportunity for what? Do y'all realize I had an opportunity to be with Tim a long time ago? I've known this man since I was 15 years old. 15, I'm 25. Don't y'all think if I wanted him, I would have had him before she even laid eyes on him? He'd been in my life, I was 15, bro. Y'all want a little bit of the tea? I was 15.
No, really 14.
14 years old, but we dated officially 15. I've known him since I was 14 years old. Tell him on yourself. If I wanted Tim a long time ago, don't y'all think I would have had him before even she was something to him? Come on now, bro. Come on. Y'all not thinking logically. Y'all can think how y'all want to think and say what y'all want to say. I was plotting. If I plotted, I would have got it. If I was plotting to get him, I would have got him when I was plotting. Come on now. Y'all just gonna believe everything because y'all just don't like my character. Y'all don't like who I am because I keep it real with y'all. And I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. As y'all swear up and down, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Like, make it make sense. Don't y'all think a hurt person is gonna try to destroy someone else's character because she can't, or whoever it is can't take accountability for something that they have done?
Anyway, so you think because, oh, well, they did this before, they broke up before, you trying to say I ruined your marriage. So that makes it okay? That makes it okay that you ruined your own marriage to be with while ruining someone else's marriage, and your excuse to make this okay is that they been had problems. This is going on before you came into the picture. Oh, I knew him before you knew him. So why he ain't choose you first? Why didn't he choose you first then? If you were so in his life and all of that, why are you settling to be his number two? Why? This is why, y'all. It goes in one ear out the other when they try to say I'm not a girl's girl. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. It's full of fake, nasty 304'S. I'm going to just say it. That's what it's full of. And I don't want to be a part of that, because how could you have no sympathy, no empathy at all for your so-called best friend? Who raised you? Who raised you to be this way is the question.
Brene is remedial as fuck, and I actually feel sorry for her. I do feel sorry for her, and before y'all attack me, let me explain. When you look at someone like Brene, who makes reckless decision after reckless decision, this girl lacks empathy, and she is literally misinterpreting chaos for love. That's not drama. That is unhealed development showing up in an adult. You cannot befriend a woman, sleep with this lady's husband just because you feel like you had him first. Know that this lady's husband also has slept with your sister. Go on to marry this man, then show up at $1 million lawsuit court trial without a lawyer, unless you stupid. And I actually blame Brene's behavior on her mama. I'm not making excuses for Brene. Right is right and wrong is wrong. But I believe that this all boils down to her mama, because her mama ain't get her the help that she needed when she was a little girl. We know she needed help, and we know this behavior been going on by the way she treat her twin sister. I promise y'all, Brene cannot logically process what's happening right now because she's remedial. She is. And I'm not saying this to pick on her because I know remedial people. I'm saying this because I feel like we all looking at this the wrong goddamn way.
Like this is a learned behaviors that you can publicly move around like you did nothing wrong. You and your man walking around like y'all did nothing wrong. And the only way that you can walk free like that, with a man like that, is when you have nothing to lose. Like you have nothing to lose. Literally. Literally. People are saying she's going to lose all her followers on TikTok. She has like almost 3 million followers. She ain't, trust me, these women don't really care. They be up in an uproar, somehow for the day or the week, and they be right back to it. They don't, these are not women that they really cancel. When they talk about canceling people, they don't cancel this because they like it. They feed it. They're all excited about watching this show happen. While there's a woman with children who's suffering. And the crazy part is, y'all, again, they're in court and they're sharing the audio and video of things that they were doing while in their home. They were doing things while they were in their home, sometimes while they were sleeping.
The video that Brene sent Tim was so raunchy that a juror has quit. She said she don't want to hear no more. She can't take anymore. And at this point, she can't say if she'll be fair and impartial. Y'all, the jurors are disgusted with Brene at this point. So Akira is still on the witness stand and Robin is asking her about that video, but she also asked her, is there any other videos? And Akira says yes, and there are also screenshots. She says there are text messages between Tim and Corinne, and she stops it right there. She said, but there's also a text message that Tim sent Brene a picture of my fresh pedicure and told her to go and get hers done the same way. Y'all, this answers the fact that we all been saying that Brene has been copying Akira's styles. Tim is probably telling her to do that. Now, Brene's infamous video that she sent to Tim, she's laying on the floor in Akira's house with music playing. And the first part is kind of hard to decipher, but she either says something to the nature of she wants to suck up the liquid babies or suck on the coconuts. But then she goes into saying she wanted to give him the world, the moon, the stars, the sun. And Akira said she did feel some type of way because they weren't just well off, they were having financial issues. And here's this woman with some money offering to give him the world. Brene also goes in on that video saying that she likes it when Tim hits it from the front, the back, the side. And then she also says, considering we just had X. Now, you know they were trying to say that this video was Brene reminiscing from when they did it in high school. But on the video, Brene said that they had just done it.
Disgusting. You don't have no respect for no one, not even no one. Like, you can't expect somebody who don't have respect for themselves to respect anybody else around them. Not a child, not their mother. They don't have no respect for no one because they don't respect themselves. So the idea that they could have been doing something while the kids were home or you're sleeping, you don't care. So again, how can we sit around and act like we are all for the girls? And this stuff is happening. And we parade it around. And my whole thing, as I always go back to, we are making this seem like this is okay. So when you see other people watching, that's why we see the women who come online and say, I'm pregnant by a married man. You see the women who come online and say, I don't have no sympathy for their wife because I'm not married to her. Like, this is the time that we're living in. There's no shame. There is no shame at all that you can parade around with the man that was cheating on his wife with you, and now he your man, and you think it's just about to be A-okay.
I got these bitches mad again. Never about no money, but it's always about these men.
Like, this is what it is, y'all. This is what it is, and this is the reality of how they really are to each other. How untrustworthy so many women are. So you can risk your life for the sisterhood if you want to. But I promise you, it might come back in a way that you don't expect because it's not real. It is all for image. for an aesthetic, but it's not real. So I just wanted to share this with y'all because I'm just like, this is wild. This is sick. This is sad. But I don't know, yeah, this is just a lot. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this topic. Drop it down below. Share what you guys think. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the conversation, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.